everybody, and welcome to another tutorial by Digital Delights by Louby Loo. My name is leslierahye, and I want to share with you how to make this holiday planner today. For this project, you will need a variety of digital papers and digital stamps. I use the Christmas Carolers, Candy Cane Lane, Christmas Kids, Stripes and Dots digital papers, and I used Standing Santa, North Pole Eddie, Take a Break Ginger, and Top Hat and Tails. And then I used Ornament Pippin and Sugar Plum Fairy from the All Occasions 3 DVD. I also used a sentiment set for the different tags in my book. 32-pound or heavier paper to print my digital paper on. Big markets, scissors, scallop punches, white glue, and foam squares. I began by making some tags with the circle sentiments set, and I used the blank circle sentiment and typed in different sayings using my publisher program for the different pockets in my holiday planner. And then I cut each one out with my scallop punch, and I colored the edges and did some line work with the red. Next, I collected the different digital images that reflected what each of my pockets would stand for and printed them out at the right size. I decided to make my pockets about 4.5 inches deep, so none of my elements are over 4 inches tall. And I colored them, and then I cut them out so that they are ready to go on their pages. Now for the digital paper, I used a 32-pound or heavier paper. This just makes a sturdier book, and you don't have to glue pages together to make sturdy pages. You can just glue at the spine. And so what I did was I printed on both sides of my paper with coordinating digital images for the digital sheets of paper, and then I folded from the bottom of the 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper about 4.5 inches up on each set of pages. And after I folded it up, I then folded it in half, which would be at the 4.25 inch mark. And I did this for each page. Once all the pages were scored and folded, I applied a thin bead of glue to the edges and to the center seam to form pockets for each of my pages. Next, I applied glue to the entire center seam so that I could tip in middle pages into the book. And so that is one of the folded pages being added to the back of the center page. And so it just sits right there on that bead of glue, and once it's dry, it stays. No need for staples or holes or sewing or whatever. Using a strong white glue is perfect. I used the brand called Tombow. It's a multi-liquid glue, and it was perfect for this project. So let me show you. I went ahead and made this book for 2013. I'll probably be making some more books for 2012, but this one is just way ahead of the game. What I did is I have like Sugar Plum Fairy starts off the images and shows a card list, and here right now I have just some cut up pieces of notebook paper for planning and such. But if you wanted to personalize these and make them a lot more fancy, you can. When I'm doing all my planning and stuff, pieces of notebook paper work great for me. And if I wanted to, I could put an image of what I want my Christmas card to look like on this page. Here I have Pippin, Ornament Pippin. He's on the DVD, as is Sugar Plum Fairy. And he is for my decor and ornament ideas. And every year I like to make a few ornaments for my tree. I like to plan my decor. You know, if I need to buy some new lights, if I'm going to put up ornaments or decorations in the bathroom, whatever. This is something I can use to plan that with. I do lots of holiday cooking, and we always seem to have at least a couple of gatherings that we have to go to throughout the holiday season. So I like to put on here my list for baking and cooking throughout the season, and that way I can make sure I keep my pantry full of all the right ingredients. And then any parties that we're going to or might be, you know, giving, this will allow me to have all of the relevant, you know, recipes on hand, and also all of the stuff I need for party trays or whatever to go to the parties, or any hostess ideas. Lots of vacations always include travels. I thought North Pole Eddie was perfect for this. And in here I can make sure I, you know, put my invitations that I receive and any kind of travel information that I would need to go in there. And then finally, the gift giving. Not only do I like to give out cards, but there's lots of gift giving, and since I have to do my planning early so I can get as many handmade gifts done as possible, this section always gets extra full and filled with stuff. So, and I could even put a budget here of what I plan to spend or don't spend for the year. So, I hope you enjoy this. I always make myself a little holiday planner to get my holiday started. Like I said, I do realize this says 2013. This one's extra early. Sure. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my tutorial, and thank you, and come again.